Welcome back, everybody, to another RAS release show here on the RAS Picks YouTube channel. In this video, we will be giving out at least one pick from the board today for Thursday, February 6th in college basketball. Hope everybody's Thursday morning is off to a fantastic start. For those of you new to the show's going to move very quickly. It's a bit different from other pick shows. We're going to tell you a bet to find and set up. That's your cue to add it to your bet slip. Give everybody about 10 to 15 seconds per setup. You'll hear me say one of two things. You'll either hear me say go, which is your cue to bet it immediately. Those lines across the board are going to move very, very quickly. Or you're going to hear me say cancel, which is your cue to remove it from the bet slip. This is going to be a fake. We keep fakes and cancels as part of a show to keep everybody honest from jumping the line and trying to get ahead of the market. Before we get to the first setup, I want to talk about a new sponsor that we have here for release shows on the channel. And that is Bet 105. Down in the description of this video, there is a link where you can click over and go to Bet 105 if you want to play sharp and professional action and you want to do so without having the risk of your account being limited or impacted. You can do so at Bet 105, and that obviously includes following release shows as well as the service at RAS. So if you're finding it maybe a little bit difficult at some books, it's moving quickly, you're running into limitations, you're not going to have those issues over at Bet 105. It is a sports book that caters to professionals and winning players. And you get to do all of it at reduced juice as well. There's no rollover requirements on any of the bonuses, and withdrawals are very, very quick relative to other competitors in the space. And so if you want to head over to Bet 105 after the show, down in the description of this video, there is a link that you can click through. You can sign up. You can give it a try. If you put $250 into an account, message us over at raspicks.com, and we will give you a $250 credit to use towards any service on the website. With all that said, it's a busy Thursday for everybody. Let's get the odds logic screen up on the screen, and we will get to the first setup here on the show. Nothing but positive feedback so far from everybody who has gone from the show over to Odds Logic. I got to tell you, the mobile odds screen, guys, I love it. It works on Mac. It works on iPhone. It works just as good on the phone as it does on the desktop, keeping up with everything on the move. And so I'm glad to hear everybody's enjoying Odds Logic. The speed of the screen is as good as any product in the space, and you're getting it for 1/5 of the price of other competitors. Same deal as always applies here for the release show. If you want to check out Odds Logic, free 7-day trial to give it a try. That link is also down in the description. It's a busy description, as it is a busy Thursday here on the show with links aplenty, as the release shows continue to be very popular, as we have over 500 bettors here on the stream for the first setup of this Thursday show. All right, let's get to it. First setup of this Thursday show will be from the main board. Every setup will be from the main board today. So if you have a few seconds to get ready, it's your sportsbook, mobile, desktop, app, whatever you might be using. First setup from the main board, and it is a full game. Here we go. First setup of this Thursday show. We are setting up 836 Idaho -1, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Setting up game number 836 Idaho -1, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We'll give everybody a few more seconds to get through their sportsbook to find and set up 836 Idaho -1, 6 p.m. Pacific time. A few more seconds. Game number 836 Idaho -1, 6 p.m. Pacific time is a cancel. We are starting the show off with a cancel. We will not be betting Idaho -1. It is a cancel. If you've got it in your bet slip, you know the drill. Remove it from your bet slip, as we will not be betting Idaho -1 at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Next setup is coming again from the main board. We'll give everybody a few more seconds to reset and get ready for setup number 2 here on this Thursday show. Setup number 2 of the Thursday show. We are setting up game number 840 Denver +2.5, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're setting up game number 840 Denver +2.5, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Give everybody a few more seconds to find and set up Denver +2.5. Game number 840 Denver +2.5 is a go. If You've got Denver plus 2.5 in your bet slip. Bet it immediately, as Denver plus 2.5 is a go. Second setup here on the show is a go with Denver plus 2.5, 6 p.m. Pacific time. The chat is busy tonight, so if you guys let us know, as always, well, not tonight, this morning, pick and choose. We're getting through the week quickly. 2.5 is a go. Aaron Rowland got 2.5. Ramsey got 2.5. Pizza King TX, he was fired up in the chat pre-show. He says he wants a win. He doesn't want another 1-1. He was able to get +3. Devin Barth able to get 2.5 on Ace. We're seeing Bernie, Todd, Moonfish, a disgruntled Ravens fan, still in the chat, 2.5 at MGM. Brad was able to get 2.5, and Anthony was able to get it as well. Lots of 2.5s, and that 3 showing up in the chat as well for Denver plus 2.5. First go here on the show. Moving along, we'll get to setup number 3 here on this Thursday show. Give everybody a couple seconds to reset, and we'll get to setup number 3. Setup number 3 here on the Thursday show. We are setting up game number 852, Cal Poly plus 2.5, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Setting up 852, Cal Poly plus 2.5, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Give everybody a few more seconds. Game number 852, Cal Poly plus 2.5 is a go. We are betting Cal Poly plus 2.5. Everybody's favorite, Cal Poly plus 2.5, 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you've got it in your bet slip, bet it immediately. And we're starting to see numbers come into the chat. Chris was able to get 2.5 at FanDuel as well on Cal Poly plus 2.5. Other 2.5s coming into the chat. Pizza King TX, what a morning for you. I'm happy for you. You were able to get +3 again, as was Robert H. And James F. able to get +3. We're seeing +2.5 at Circa coming into the chat. Caesars, Offshore, MGM, BetUS, Hard Rock for Julian, 3.5. Devin Barth as well. Brandon able to get 3.5 over at Hard Rock, a point better than the release price. We're seeing Aaron Rowland, longtime viewer of the show. Not again with Cal Poly. Here we go. First Cal Poly release on the release show for 2025. I know you're excited, as is everybody else in the chat. Larry B was able to get a 3 on Cal Poly as well. So many folks getting half a point or 1 point better than the release prices here on the show. We had 3 setups, 2 goes, Denver plus 2.5, Cal Poly plus 2.5. Before you go, please check out those links down in the description for Bet 105 as well as Odds Logic. 2 products I think everybody watching the show will benefit from using. If you have a second right now, just hit those links, jump over, and you can find out more details on both of those. And if you do sign up, head over to the RAS Picks website, send us a DM, and we will get you that $250 credit if you start using either. Appreciate everybody for stopping by here on a Thursday. Next show scheduled for Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. There will also be an NFL props live stream, my final one here on the channel, coming up later today. We'll talk to you all either on that show or bright and early for another release show on Saturday morning. Let's get it 2-0. No more 1-1s. Have a great Thursday, everybody. Chat to you again soon.